It's April. It's time to pick some beans. So you can see a lot of these stalks were blown over and down, and they're not holding a lot of beans. They're not, but there's a pod there, and there's some pods. But I think I can come through here gently and pick these up and maybe get 40 or 50 bushels of beans out of it and use these for food plot seed. Now, before anyone gets excited, these aren't Monsanto. So if anyone from Monsanto's watching this, don't get your bowels in an uproar. These are conventional seeds. Wah. So, but yeah, I think there's a big, huge deer track there. But I'm going to come through here and just try to grab these and see what I can get for seed. Why not? Well, let's creep through and see what we got here. I don't want to be in first gear though. There we go. Seeing if I can pick anything up. What I don't want to do is pick up mud and crap. There we go, just a little bit. Just kind of creeping through real slow. The field's somewhat level, but it's not perfectly level. They really want to pick those up, so there you have it. What's pretty much going on right now is most of the beans that are laying on the ground are about an inch off the ground. And even though this is a floating head with the skid plates on it, the skid plates are a little low, so I don't want to just drop and float this. And for those of you that are non-farmers, floating means you just drop it and go. But I don't want to do that because with the skid plates being flatter than they should be, I'm not going to run at a safe level for not picking up rocks and dirt and stuff. So what's going on is I'm running about 2 inches high, and most of the beans are an inch low. So I'm missing quite a few of them. You can see, you know, there's beans, and I'm getting shattered. This is super dry. For those of you that are wondering why I'm running the reel so fast, is because the switch burned out, and I had two choices. I could either not run the reel or bypass the switch and run it at just about full speed. Of course, it's determined, it's hydraulically driven, so it's determined, you know, the speed of it's determined by how high I throttle up. But here's an example of what I'm trying to avoid right here. You know, you get a rock like that up in your feeder throat, and it's not going to be pretty. I've pounded a few out of there, but you know, just looking here, you know, I'm going to try to come through and pick the rest of these. There are beans in here, no doubt, but in some of these, like if they were this high off the ground, I could get them, but when they're laying flatter than a pancake, it's good night, Irene. I'm not getting them, and I'm not going to mess up my sickle sections. You can see I've already got a lot of dirt in here off these skid plates and stuff that I'll have to dig out when I'm all done. But what happens is that you come along, and these sickle sections right here, they just move back and forth like an electric razor, and they cut. And I just don't want those in the dirt. I really don't. So either way, I'm having fun. Well, let's run the unloader. I went through this field again as slow as I could, really. But as you see, and like I said, I wasn't comfortable going as low as I needed to get everything off the ground. I'll grind it in. It'll make good potassium back into the soil. No big deal. But let's run the unloader right here on the ground and see what we got. And if I have enough, I'll bag them up. Thanks for watching. I'll see you at the next video. Don't forget about Farmall Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Get you some.